Once I've divided my task list into subtasks, I can go ahead and start to label them. So here I'm going to grab the cursor and go all the way to the bottom of the page, because I just want to label these tasks right now to show you. Click on Next, and that will take me to the Task Labeling panel. So it comes up here, and we'll see the first task. These are the instructions. You can read through them in detail, but I'll show you how it works. Scroll down a little bit, and here's the first task about Fermat's last theorem. So this is a search task. I don't want to skip to the next rating, but what was I trying to accomplish? Well, in this case, I wanted to look up the formal definition of Fermat's theorem. And as a task type, this is just a simple, find simple. It took me a couple steps, but it's a find simple. It was successful. And this last one actually had the answer. I was very satisfied. So I'm just filling in each of the slots here. Comments. I don't need to do this. This is not that kind of thing. Task purpose, describe, change while I was doing. No, simple. So I submit the rating and go on to the next task. So this next task is a somewhat larger task. You can see here that it took quite a few steps. So this is a fairly complicated thing. So I'm going to say this was a search task. Looking up where to buy, call it glass. And I had to look up the definition. It was quite an involved set of things. So it was, it started out as a find complex, but it ended up being a locate acquire. So I'm going to label this as a locate. It was successful at the end, but watch what happens is that which one ended up having it? Well, ended up being actually this one had the answer for what I was really curious about. I was only satisfied, so I'm going to click this one here, scroll down a little bit more, and say I did not give up, so that's fine. Did this task purpose? Yes, it did change. If yes, tell us what you ended up doing. Started as find complex, but wanted to buy some. Call it submit rating. And you proceed on like this. If you want to skip over a task because label this as not a search task, you can click this button and this will do the effective delete of that entire task. Just keep going through this way until you're done, or at least done enough. And you can always come back and resume your labeling.